Hello everybody and welcome to a new video, and today I want to talk about backwards compatibility, how important it is to me. So with the 9th generation pretty much looming around the corner, we got the PS5, Xbox Series X. Backwards compatibility is an issue to a certain extent with the PS5, I would say, at least of right now. The PS5 was announced 3 weeks ago. They announced, well, they said before it was going to be backwards compatible with the PS4. We already knew that pretty much, but would it be backwards compatible with PS1, PS2, and PS3, which I felt would be very important for the system. And one of the reasons it's important to me because the 10th generation, I feel, even though we're heading into the 9th generation, the 10th generation is going to be vastly different. I mean, I don't even think we're gonna have like physical. Well, I don't want to say all that, but you know, I feel like the physical media will be done by then. They're gonna try to close it out because these companies don't want to. They want to make as much money as possible, and digital, they can make a lot of good money that way without having to do the manufacturing of disc and all that stuff, and it's easier for them pretty much, and they make more money. So obviously they want to do that, and by with the younger generation nowadays, they don't really care about physical media. It seems. I mean, some of them do. But most of them just want, but they want as much DLC as possible, add-on stuff, and this is the type of stuff we used to get back in the day, like included on the game, where you had to unlock it by playing it a lot or whatever like that. So you had to earn it. But now, where kids could just throw money at it, people could just throw money at it and get extra content, and that's just how it is these days. So you know, they're kind of like winning it over, and it's changed a lot. Now, as far as the PS5, you know, it really became like when I saw the announcement of the system, and I saw them show the system, and then they showed the digital version. I already knew. I was like, oh my god, dude, this is it, dude. This is going to be it for this type of generation where it's the physical media. I really believe that, but you guys in the comments let me know if you think differently. I really think the next generation of consoles, they're going to come together and say, hey, we're going to do digital only, and just go from there. So if that happens, then obviously, you know, they got enough of a fan base. Sony had actually said that 50% of their sales are from digital, from the 19% that were from the PS3 era. Well, yeah, PS3 era. So that's insane. So it's like half and half. So I mean, that makes a big difference and everything like that. But going back to the backwards compatibility of the systems, I'm really hoping the PS5 has it, because you know, like obviously the next generation after this is going to be weird as hell. We don't know what it's going to bring. And it would be really nice to play a lot of these old school games that Sony, I mean, they're on their 5th system pretty much. So playing a lot of these old school games that they had over the years, man, on one system would be fantastic. I mean, think about if the PS4 had backwards compatibility, and you could play PS1, PS2 games on it, you know, ones that you own, or even PS3 games you own, ones that you own, not digital, but just like physical disc. You could actually stream those games online easier than hooking up an Elgato to your computer and going through all that hassle. That would be great, you know, and I'm just hoping that I mean, it's not too late. I mean, obviously Sony, as I feel like they have a couple more secrets. Maybe they probably don't, but I'm hoping they do. But it would be great if they announce those systems in it. Now, I know the whole thing with backwards compatibility is not as simple as like it seems. You know, obviously through the methods of backwards compatibility they use, whether it's emulation, they have to license stuff again. But if they use real hardware, then they don't have to do it. You know, as far as I know. If you have a difference in difference of opinion in the comments, let me know. But if they have a way of putting physical hardware in there, they don't have to relicense it again because it's the same system. So basically, I feel like that would be the best route for them to do it. But obviously, if they go that route, then the game will be there wouldn't be any updates to it. It would play like it originally would. Like with the emulator though, you could upgrade the graphics a little bit, all like that. I know as I'm getting in a slippery slope, they're talking about this stuff, but yeah, you guys could figure it out pretty much, I would say. But going to maybe some kind of hybrid emulation, I don't know. But anyways, I feel like they should have some kind of way to build those systems into the PS5 so you could play them, those games. The PS3 is a different bird though. I mean, seriously, PS3 is one of the most complicated systems of all time to do backwards compatibility with, and it'd probably be very expensive to do it even to this day, even though that system's like, oh my god, it's like 15 years old now. Oh, almost 15 years old, but pretty insane, right? So it's just, I don't know, but I feel like this being this last kind of, well, the last type of systems that we're going to be know of, like where it comes to physical media, Sony should have put all stop to make sure that thing plays everything console-wise back to the PS1. And I'm really hoping they still do it. You know, there's still time for an announcement, but who knows what's going to happen. What I liked about the Xbox Series X is that they pretty much, like, it's pretty much like all the, I don't want to say all the systems built into one, like every Xbox, regular Xbox, Xbox 360, and the Xbox One, and then Xbox Series X, all in one system pretty much. I mean, I didn't look at all the details like that, but you could tell how important backwards compatibility is to them, and that's a very important thing. I mean, to me, backwards compatibility is like, it wasn't a big thing for me back in the day. I didn't care because I wanted the systems to be worth what they were. I mean, it was great when it was on PS2. It was great when it was on PS3 for the little bit it was. They took the PS2 away from it, backwards compatible, but the PS4 had none, so you couldn't like experience none of those games. So it's like it kind of sucked you in a way, you know, because sometimes people put up their systems because they're not playing them anymore, and they like to play it on one system if possible. And I felt the PS4 could have did that. It had the ability to play PS2 games, obviously, through some kind of emulation or whatever like that, but I guess they didn't want to go that route, you know, because maybe they had to license the games and everything like that. I'm not really sure, but I am just hoping for that backwards compatibility for this generation, because if Sony doesn't get it, I mean, like the full backwards compatibility I want, I'll still get a PlayStation, of course, but I'm not in a hurry to get one. Obviously, a lot of these systems, nobody should be in a hurry to get, because they're not putting out the games that people want to play right away. You know, it takes a lot of years, or at least a couple years, before they start putting out the quality titles that make the system really worth getting. That's why I always wait a couple years before a system comes out. The PS4, I waited 2 or 3 years before it came out, before I got mine, and you know, by then it had some good games that I was interested in. I don't know if you guys remember the whole thing with Watch Dogs, when they were pumping us up for Watch Dogs at E3 back in the day. It was 2013, showing us how great it looked. And then when we got the console versions, we're like, what the hell? Even the PC version, like, people were like, this is not what you guys are showing. So this is, I don't know, this is crazy with that. But in the comments, guys, let me know how you feel about backwards compatibility. Do you think it should just stay, each system should just be exclusive to itself, no backwards compatibility? Obviously, a lot of people are going to say no to that, but some people might feel like that would make the system keep its value. Like, think about if the PS2 wasn't backwards compatible with the PS1. The PS1 will still be going worth money, because obviously you can only play those games on that system. As far as when it was put on the PS2, it made the PS1 pretty much obsolete. Like, nobody wanted to mess with it because they could get the PS2, had to play PS1, PS2 games, DVD player, which was popular at the time. I don't know if anybody's still popular, like, think DVDs are still popular. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that's how I feel about everything, though. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. And as far as the Xbox Series X, do you feel like it's going to have a head start on the PS5 because of the backwards compatibility? Those obviously should be like secondary things, but like they are very important, because obviously the most important about a new generation system is the system itself, the quality of games, the step and upgrade and everything like that. Another thing I wanted to touch on was that it doesn't seem like a big leap from this generation to the ninth generation right now. It's pretty insane, right? The only thing, they're not like showing better graphics or whatever like that. I know everybody's talking about the ray tracing and the Ratchet and Clank and stuff like that. Very impressive. I honestly feel like they could have probably did that on the PS4 if they, well, I could be wrong. I'm not gonna go there, but I don't see a big jump. And obviously, this is the first time I haven't seen a big jump in like graphics, in my opinion. Basically, what they're announcing with these systems is that they're pretty much this generation system, but they run better now. They run the way they should and everything like that. So, you know, I don't know. Not a big jump for me, and maybe most of you, but let me know in the comments what you think about the jump in quality for next generation. Are you in a hurry to get it? You know, a lot of folks they want to get those systems because they would be the first one to maybe stream them or talk about them or whatnot. But like I said, I'm a guy who could wait for certain games and stuff like that. But anyways, guys, I'm rambling long enough. This wasn't going to be a regular Saturday video. I was going to actually put this video later, but I might as well just do it now. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. And Radical Reggie, and I will see you guys later.